gonna talk a little bit about diet and dieting tips and stuff I've learned and stuff really quick. I wanted to make this video for a friend, and then another friend was having some issues with dieting, so I'm gonna tell you some things that I figured out. First thing that helps me a lot is intermittent fasting, and sort of setting a time limit or like a certain amount of hours where I don't eat anything, or a certain amount of hours where I only intake like straight protein, like protein shakes. That one helps me a lot. Second thing was I changed to doing my workouts in the mornings as soon as I wake up, and I usually don't eat anything before other than protein. I was doing like a little bit of carbs before, but I changed that up. I kind of have to diet strategically around my appetite. Like if I don't have an appetite, then I want to not force myself to eat. I want to wait until I do have an appetite to eat, because that's the time when it's hardest to resist eating. And then so when I work out first thing in the day and do my pre-workout, usually that kills my appetite for fucking 4, 5, 6 hours or some shit, and I have no appetite. So then during that time, I'll just do straight protein shakes. Yeah, that's another point. Caffeine really helps with appetite suppressing. It suppresses your appetite really well. That's one thing that helped me a lot. Like I said, doing the pre-workout and then not eating until my appetite comes. And even when the appetite comes, I'll still try to postpone eating other than protein, until I can't wait anymore, until I need to eat type shit. Because the hardest thing for me is when I get a really bad appetite and then there's delicious food around, and I can't resist that shit. But on that topic, you want to keep healthy foods around, and things that fit your macros around for when you do get an appetite. Otherwise, and then as soon as you have an appetite, you start getting real hungry, it's time to eat. Eat something healthy as soon as possible. Don't let yourself sit there and think about eating pizza and shit like that. Try to do something to kill your appetite with a healthy food before you go and kill your whole diet for the day. So yeah, what's worked for me a lot, just to tell you, I've lost probably 70 pounds now. Gained a decent bit of muscle, but that helped me a lot. And focusing on limiting carbs as much as possible, really as low as possible as I can control myself, and then keeping my protein real high. If you're able to do very low to no carb, weight's probably gonna fall off real fast, but then you kind of plateau after a little while. I've kind of been going up and down and kind of carb cycling, sort of, which you can Google carb cycling to see what that is, but it kind of tricks your body into using fat more and shit. Another little diet thing, I take CLA. I think that helps. It's supposed to make your body use fat instead of other shit more so. What was the other thing? Dieting. Sorry, now I'm drawing a blank. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, weightlifting and strength training and building muscle is way better, burning calories than cardio. You don't need to be doing a lot of cardio. That's basically a myth from fucking normies. I usually, weight train for 1 to 2 hours plus, and then I'll do between 5 and 20 minutes of cardio, of medium to high intensity cardio. High intensity cardio is the best, I think, especially bang for your buck. Because you'll keep burning after you're done doing cardio. The Stairmaster's a really good one. One thing for me, I can't keep unhealthy junk shit around, or else usually late at night when I'm bored and I get hungry, I'll eat that shit. So that's another tip, just completely eliminate all that junk food from your house or where you stay and shit, in my opinion, and just keep healthy shit around. That really helped. So I know I'm forgetting something because I thought of it a second ago and then it just went out of my brain that I wanted to say. I know this is like an unhealthy one, but right now I still smoke, and like smoking cigarettes helps like suppress my appetite. I don't get hungry. I'll like smoke a cigarette. It'll help for a little while, but I don't recommend that. It's just like if you already like smoke or something, I guess it helps. But I'm planning on quitting smoking, and yeah, that's not really a good recommendation. Um, Drinking water or like protein shake usually will help suppress your appetite if you're like, you know, not trying to eat real food right that moment. Oh yeah, I want to say about micros and macros. Okay, one thing that I take is these animal packs. So it has basically all of the micronutrients that you need. So you don't really have to worry about eating real food to get all those micronutrients. So like I can like lazy diet basically. Like it's really easy with the animal packs because then I can just like basically get all my macros from like protein shakes and like my if I want some carbs from whatever, and then I already have all my micros from animal packs. Plus I'll take like fish oil and CLA and like I don't know what else. Not I don't know if I take anything else. Fucking lion's mane, but yeah, that's the thing I forgot. I think that's a good dieting tool is animal packs or like vitamins in general. Because like if you're dieting, you're getting all your protein from protein shakes and shit like that. You're probably gonna be missing a bunch of your vitamins, your micronutrients. Um, so yeah, I think that about covers it. Like I said, at my heaviest I weighed like 265. I weigh like 195 now. Plus I put on a little muscle, so probably like 70 pounds I would guess. Um, but yeah, a lot of my weight loss was like newbie gains. Kind of made like I think it was like 20 30 pounds. Like I lost like pretty easily. A lot of that when I was first started, I was eating mostly like rice and tuna. That was a lot of my diet. I'd eat like rice and tuna or like chicken and vegetables, and like sometimes I would eat like a PB and J, or sometimes I would, cheat and eat some fast food, and I was still able to lose weight. I've had to like be way more strict lately, or else like it doesn't really work. It's not so easy now that I'm like past newbie gains. Um, but yeah, um, sorry I'm saying and being silent so much. I'm having trouble thinking of everything I want to say, but I think that about covers it. Intermittent fasting, caffeine. Those are the like two main things that really help me, like suppressing appetite and keeping healthy foods around, eliminating unhealthy foods around you. Keep protein real high. Figure out how much protein your body needs. Get it at least that much. Limit your carbs basically as much as possible. Fats, don't worry about that much, but the main thing dieting is caloric deficit. But I think you also, I may misunderstand this, but you need to take into account what your body uses as fuel first, as far as carbs. Like carbs is like the main energy source. Um, but you want your body to be using like fat stuff. I might be misspeaking on this. I'm not a fucking expert. I've just done a lot of research and lost weight myself. So I think I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped. Good luck on your weight loss. Thanks.